Alrighty. Today's topic of conversation is one that I sometimes want to bang my head against the door with, but it is online dating, specifically addressing people's thoughts on whether or not someone needs to feel butterflies in their stomach. So, research has showed, I don't know if I have the receipts, maybe I'll link them in the description, but basically, that feeling you have of this sort of like jittery anxiety of like not really knowing what's going on, but like kind of liking it, that feeling comes from the amygdala part of your brain, which is the same part of your brain that's responsible for the fight or flight response, which is an instinct that keeps you alive in new situations. So a lot of people get this wrong and they think that that is, a key component of feeling romance in the beginning. And I just want to say, just from a purely logical standpoint, when you online date and meet someone for the first time, if you like them, the first time you meet them, you need to make sure you're not being delusional. The reason why I say that is because even if your date lasts a full 8 to 10 hours, you've only spent 8 to 10 hours with this person. Like, you probably don't know the issues that they have or like the things that they are good about. Because again, at most, if you have a crazy long date, at most you've only spent 8 hours with them. So anything that you would like about them has to, it's probably not legit. It's probably not actually there, because there's plenty of people who can put up a front for 8 hours. I'm not saying people that you date are going to put on a front for 8 hours. I'm simply saying that it requires more time to analyze and understand somebody. And so I would actually go so far as to wager that if you don't feel any sense of initial crazy attraction, you're probably in a pretty comfortable spot, because that allows you to rationally evaluate who they are as a person, as a potential partner, as a potential father, mother to your kids, without letting the fight or flight response in your brain kick in. So I have stories from this. I used to think this way, and I have dated girls or gone on dates with girls who have thought this way, and I think it's just a really frustrating part of online dating. But a resource I would recommend to everybody actually is do everybody who is online dating a favor and read this book called How to Not Die Alone by Logan Ury. Take it from her. She holds a psychology degree from Harvard. She worked at Google in behavioral economics, and she is a relational director at Hinge. Okay, so the things I'm saying, I don't have the credentials, but she does. So read her book about everything I just talked about, and it would just make the whole online dating space way better. And yes, I am a little bit salty about this. But anyways, that's enough for me for now. Thanks again for tuning in, as always. And think about online dating and doing it in a way that isn't rooted in Disney stories and Korean dramas, and everyone will be okay and happy. Okay, thanks, bye.